But I went off to a NFL combine. I was playing football at the time. I was hyper-focused on football. It absorbed my entire life. It's where my purpose, my value, and everything in my life was revolved around football. So I was lifting weights. I was constantly in the gym. Went to this pro football combine, and I thought this is going to be it. This is what I'm going to do. I've prepared all my life. Now, if you follow combine things at all, you know that one of the things that they have to do is bench press 225 for reps. In order to be prorated, I had, for the position that I was playing, I had to bench press 225 pounds 18 times. I laid down and I did 42 reps. 42 reps. That got the scouts talking. They're like, hey, where did you play football? Yeah, little college in Illinois. I was at Nazarene University, not even on the map. They're like, yeah, we haven't had anybody do 42 reps here today. Went on with the rest of the day. The one area that I was lacking was how fast I could run. 40 yards for speed. In order to be prorated, I had to run a 4.6. Okay, at that time I was occasionally hitting 4.6, most likely 4.7, 4.8. So I started running, and I thought, if I can get a 4.6, then that's just going to be the cherry on top. I got about 30 yards into it. I was stretching out, popped my hamstring, went down to the ground, laying on the ground, just thinking, I just went from hero to zero, just like that. All my hopes, all my dreams, everything that I thought was valuable about me, I thought was gone. Went up to my car, put my duffel bag in the back seat, little Ford Escort at the time, and started to back out of the parking spot, backed into a light pole. I was like, thought my life was over. Cried all the way home. Before the days of cell phones, you know. So got all the way home and cried in my pillow for the next several months. I was devastated. I was like, what more could be my life? This is what I thought was valuable to me. And then probably about a year or two later, I'm doing my devotions and I open the Bible and I read about the wise and the foolish builder. And how the foolish builder kept building his life on the sand. And when the storms of life and when the waves came along, it toppled over the house. But the wise builder, he built his life on the rock. That's Jesus Christ. When the storms of life came, that house did not topple. And what God showed me in that moment, he said, Mike, all those things that you were pouring your life into, that was building your life on the sand. And if your life is built upon your finances, or your life is built upon your fame, or your physical abilities, any of that stuff could be taken away from you just like that. But when your life is built upon the rock of Jesus Christ, there's nothing that can take that away. Not sickness, not injury, not financial failure, not even death. When your life is built upon the rock of Jesus Christ, that is all that matters.